Amina, it's great having you at what's the pop-up studio. So 1 billion followers summit and Wio Bank, right? So what brings these two, big brands together?
I love coming to the 1 Billion Summit. This is my second year. Last year, I was here as a listener. And basically, right now, the creator economy is booming, and Dubai is the right place. They've built the right infrastructure, the right policies to empower the creators economy and creative entrepreneurs. So it's just rightly so that it comes naturally for us as a bank, as a fintech, as a scale-up business, as a business that's homegrown, a UAE, an Emirati brand, to support the creators economy. So for us, when we look at it, it's basically how are you supporting businesses to basically allow them to promote their businesses and make it easy. So we want to be that partner where you don't need to worry and hassle when it comes to the operational of your day-to-day. So that's why we offer these accounting tools, the smart in-app educational tools, and the right infrastructure when it comes to banking. So you're able to focus on getting business and being creative.
So you've just announced a really interesting product for the creators as part of your banking offerings, right? I think it has been quite popular, so you got a lot of interest right from the stage.
That's why we are here today. We said, okay, if we're coming, we don't want just to be a bank. We want to be your partner. So what we did in collaboration with Visa and the Creators HQ, who basically bring the 1 Billion Summit to life, is how can we bring a bank that actually really is here and is born to back you. And we listened to a lot of the feedback that the creators have given us and the pinpoint. And basically, everyone said the same thing. What did they say to us is that my bank doesn't get me. So when we're talking about the challenges they face, whether it's not necessarily being easy to open a business account, where fees do not make sense, where you don't have fixed FX rates and you've got multi-currency cards, and when you don't have smart tools so that to make your operations more seamless, we thought, okay, why don't we get a solution? We are digital, we are an all-in-one app, we are simple, and we are innovative. So Wio Business, if we talk about the net performer score, it's 75%, which means it's 25 points more than UAE banks when we talk about benchmark. In other words, also 3 out of 4 businesses come to us and open a bank account through referrals.
Yeah. Okay. So it's interesting that you mentioned that sort of banking comes. The banking and creators economy, support for the creators economy is kind of coming naturally, because I think we're in a very, very big stage of transitioning where we have started taking what creators are rewriting for many brands, even from how we acquire customers, how we create products. I think we're in the transition space. So I'd like to ask you as a CMO, because you're one of those CMOs, rare CMOs, who are grabbing that trend earlier on to capture the let's say the trend and the advantages that the creators economy is bringing us. So apart from the products that you are creating for the brands, for the creators, sorry, how do you sort of build your marketing strategy within Wio? So that you could capture the trends of the creators economy, you could capture what it brings as a whole.
So Wio Bank is not like a bank. We don't think like a bank. We always believe that we have to be your partner and we care, And for us, even when the way I lead my team, I always tell them, never look at your competitors. Look and benchmark yourself with other industries, and this is how you can be ahead of your game. Because if I compete within my same pool and the same landscape, I will always play catch up. And I don't want to be playing catch up. I want to be the trendsetter and I want to be the benchmark. And for us, everything we do is unorthodox, it's innovative, and it's different. And that's why when you become a true Wioer, the first thing foremost that comes from our CEO leadership and the culture of Wio is that we care. We put our customers at the heart of what we do because we are in the business of people. Today, any bank or any fintech, you can launch a new product. Tomorrow, someone else can think about the same thing with something better, or more features. So that game, you will never, it's always about playing catch up. But when you care and when you listen to people and you look at what are the challenges that they face, or you introduce something to make their life, be it personally or in business, better, that's why we are here.
How would you define, or how does listening your sort of clients, your audience, or the audience that you would like to attract reflects into the specific actions that you're doing as a marketing team and you as a marketing leader?
We always listen to everyone. We are here. It doesn't matter. And like for example, I'll tell you, my daughter has a Wio personal account and she's investing in crypto and ETFs. And my mother has launched her own business and she uses Wio Business. And that ease for my mother to actually set up an account and to be able to manage her own business rather than having, a complete team, or at least on the accounting side and the CFO side, for me, that's brilliant. So when you have things that are accessible, when you're transparent, because transparency, we don't do it just from a compliance point of view. We do it as a trust building exercise. And when you give choice, and then when you provide educational tools, it makes it easy for people. And managing your finance should be easy. It should be a given thing,
It should be something definitely that comes naturally, considering how large the landscape, the fintech landscape nowadays, right? And how, you can't potentially understand everything in details, right?
And
it has
everyone
to be.
is a creator today. When I want to hire someone or I am being introduced to someone, what is the first thing that I do or you do? You go into their LinkedIn page or you go to their social media, your Instagram.
That's true.
This is how you get to know. So it's not only about the CVs anymore. CVs are very traditional. And, traditional banks also don't work for creators. So you have to make sure that we all speak the same language. We're all using the same tools. I think also introducing AI and using embedded finance and ensuring that, that you're giving them that support, whether it's through payment link or e-commerce, or bringing a lot of partners to ease business and even to support collaboration. That's the best thing that you can do. And more listening to creators themselves, and to listen to all your customers, whatever their personas are, to kind of understand, okay, within all these different personas, is there one particular bucket or one particular challenge that they all face, or they have different challenges, and what are the solutions? And because, Wio is 3 years young, we're very entrepreneurial and we're very agile. So being able to adapt to changes, being, very flexible to provide, and being innovative to introduce new products and features and services is great. Like last year, I was here as a listener, and today we introduced the Wio creators.
It's the what do you think helped? So, what do you think brought you to today's stage? Was it your first reactions, your ability to see the trend, your desire to actually speak the creator's language?
I think for me, it's always the human and personal relationships. So I'm the same person, like I'm sitting with you right now, and I'm the same when I'm on stage or I'm at work or while I'm sitting with my friends and family. And because it's your day-to-day life, you need to understand what are the things that are important to you in your everyday life. Be it at work, be it being a mother, being a business partner. So for me, it's important to get these information or sound bites and understanding people from different platforms and different ways. So, and then that sparks an idea, or it sparks something you say, oh my God, everyone has that same challenge and everyone is talking about the same frustration. And the best thing about Wio is we're able to sit and we're able to create something. I don't know if other banks or other fintech are as fast in kind of introducing something new and something that's really empowering for businesses. And we know like SME is so important in the UAE's economy, especially in Dubai. So for us to be that partner of choice for SMEs is something that we take so much pride for, and something that we will always keep it as a top priority for us as a business.
Of course. So, well, one last question probably. So what does creator economy and the language of creator economy mean for the narrative of Wio Bank as a brand? What does it mean for the narrative? What kind of, so how the message changes, or perhaps what are the tools that you're using to deliver that message?
That's an excellent question. When we talk about Wio creators and what we've launched today, is basically what we wanted to do is we wanted to build something new and to provide a solution that creators around the world are suffering from, you know? So this is probably the only product in the world that actually has focused on creators. We talk about content creators, we talk about creators everywhere around the world, but I don't know, I haven't seen a bank that dedicates something for them, and you give them first the operational tools that they need. First of all, to be able to open your business account in 72 hours and removing that friction and hassle, being able to onboard fully digitally, giving them the multi-currency cards and FX rates, because creators work across borders. You have your high months, you have your quiet months, and to be able to have that no minimum balance to be able to open an account, and to give them free fees for 12 months, in addition to other tools, accounting tools and smart reporting. So this is all of the things we're giving you as a bank. And we're making the operational side easy. But in addition to that, also, we've introduced perks. Who doesn't like perks? From introducing and giving them free co-working spaces to giving them some softwares, tools that they can, support their creative side of the business, and more to come. And this is just the beginning. And we want to continue to commit to that, because creators are not just part of the economy, they are the economy, especially in today's world.
It's interesting what you mentioned, that they are actually redefining the way we do businesses in a lot of cases. Where do you see channels like YouTube in your marketing strategy for Wio? Just for me as a marketer, as a fellow former marketer.
I know you love YouTube.
I do, yes. I mean, most of the people I interviewed today here at this summit or at other events in the media, they see a lot of potential, be it a linear or traditional media. They see a lot of potential in the YouTube, and also a lot of potential in learning how to integrate YouTube into what you traditionally do successfully as a market leader. So I'm just curious to understand from the B2B standpoint how we can tackle that. And different experiences coming from different leaders of your level, for example, are very, very valuable, I think, and insightful for other leaders to follow.
I love doing marketing in ways that no one has thought about.
Right.
So while I think performance marketing is imperative, I also believe in other forms of marketing that help you grow your business. So, for example, we launched for our Wio personal platform, Wio Family. And we've introduced Wio Family a few months back. And that's basically a solution for family problems. So, opening your shared account, joint account, pockets for kids, having your nanny, your driver, all, your children, your grandmother, to be able to bank in one single, platform, and together to be able to monitor, save, invest together. I think that was brilliant. And what we did for our marketing campaign is we found real families in the UAE and a real representation of families. And we put them and we spoke to them, and we did not script it. And they spoke about the challenges they have as a family.
Nice.
And we shared that, I think also going on, community seeding is important.
Absolutely.
I think, when you go and just do events, because at the end of the day, you are a digital bank,
Yes.
So if you are digital, you need to do more one-to-one and human interactions to bring the personalized aspect of it, not just from your digital experience, but to actually to see the people behind the brand.
That's right. So what were the panels and the keynotes that you were covering during the event today? So what were the topics and what was the main message that you were trying to share?
So today at the 1 Billion Summit, I had two speaking engagement here. I love this place a lot. And honestly, to be able to come here at DIFC and Emirates Towers and to see the buzz and to talk to everyone and, just to have these interactions is very inspiring. It's just leaving me with so many ideas and what I want to do next. So the first speaking engagement I had is a panel discussion. And we spoke about the solving global payments globally. So I was representing the Middle East. We had another panelist who was representing Africa, another panelist who was representing Latin America, and someone from the US. So just looking at how we can look at the global payments from cross borders and geographies, but also the challenges were kind of the same in some ways. So that was kind of very insightful. And the other one is I gave a keynote speech around introducing the Middle East first business account for creators and the creative entrepreneurs and freelancers here in the UAE.
That's brilliant. Those are the really, really brilliant steps from Wio being a digital bank, but also getting so close physically to the creators. I think it's just a really great match. So what is one thing that you want to carry with you from the event today, probably if you're attending the other 2 days? So what would be just one take probably that you would want to carry out?
One word is always very difficult, but I like that question because it challenges me to sum everything in just one single word.
Could be a statement too. Just one take.
I would say community and community building. I mean, today you're seeing creators, you're seeing decision makers, you are seeing, government officials, you are seeing entrepreneurs, you're seeing people from corporate. You're seeing everyone, and you're also seeing youth and all sorts of businesses across industries. And, just looking outside here, having all these communities together, whether it's they're trying to form partnerships or talking to one another, exchanging, ideas, I think it's very powerful. That power of community, and no one does it like Dubai.
Absolutely. I think this is by far the largest creators summit I've ever seen or I could imagine. And they bring all together people here in Dubai. And I think we have to be really, really proud of being here.
Absolutely. And the energy level. I mean, I saw you at 8 a.m. and I'm seeing you now late afternoon. Your energy
I get so excited, honestly.
Yes. And everyone is like this here, You don't get tired, you get inspired.
Yeah, very much. Yeah. So what inspires you to do next year? You mentioned last year you were here as a listener. This year you were like covering 2 stages.
I think next year for me, it's about how we can work together. It's about partnerships. It's about doing business with each other.
Right. It's really great honor for me personally to interview you, for Potsdam to have you within our studio as a guest. And thank you so much for your insights.
Shukran. It's been a pleasure.
Shukran.